What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I'm Pete. I'm a top player in Risk Global Domination. I have a daily release on YouTube. I'm doing weeknight streams on Twitch. And if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channels. Come along the ride with me. Playing progressive capitals and classic. I could lock the green player in the pocket if red goes before me. All right, let's see if red picks here. Red doesn't pick here. I can have an option to cap lock green. Oh, I don't like it though. We're playing progressive capitals on classic. Normally I'd choose Ukraine here. Between the black and the Ukraine cap really does close off the top of Asia. All right, so I pick second last. Where do you think blue goes? Blue probably goes here. So I think UK is my best pick here. But there would be an argument to be made for Ukraine still. Okay, blue doesn't. Black surrender. After the first turn, we're in a 5-player game. Show you the settings. We're playing Capital Conquest on Classic. Auto 60 Expert. Progressive cards. With alliances off, fog off, blizzards are on, portals are off, and bots are neutral. I'm in the second last seat. Playing as magenta. And let's see how the cookie crumbles. The purple player in the first seat is Gravecrawler from Canada. In the second seat, we already have a bot, and thankfully they surrendered. So we're not going to see any additional material be added to the board, and someone will get that bot cap for free. Hopefully the Peteman. Green is Jickers from the United Kingdom, who's going to take Australia turn 1 and guard on their Indonesia cap. The red player is General Vishwanathan, 19,077 from USA, playing as red. I am the magenta player. This is my main account, and we're currently sitting just outside top 7. Rank 74, rank 80. A lot of people have been grinding on the weekend. Red does hit the 4 cap, loses 3 dice on a 4 cap. Lucky red. Final players, the blue players, Richmond Gibbles, 3 from the USA. Maybe they roll a 5 cap. I'm not going to involve myself in that nonsense. What's my best card? I have 2 shots at a 2v1. That's my best card. Let's see which shot, if either lands. First shot does not, and second shot does not. Okay, so we have to hit a real territory. I think I'm going to close the line off my capital to green. That might be an error because red and green might start a war with each other in North America. But there is a potential where blue hits down, and then I can maybe move that 4 into my capital. Does blue take the 5 cap? I like this. No. Okay, I was expecting them to hit that 5 cap. I guess not. I guess blue's just going to hang out. They're going to have 16 troops. 17 troops? 16 troops. 17 troops. Math is hard on their Southern Europe cap. No, they split. Interesting. That doesn't make sense to me either. Okay. Turn 2. What do you think purple wants? I don't really know what purple wants. Red now having 2 caps is interesting, because I'll have to split their attention between the 2 caps. My job is to make sure that my 13 cap here is open in as many possible directions. So I don't want to close my line, but I am still going to need to take cards in the early game. Green now has Australia. They're probably going to have it for the rest of the game until they lose. I don't love their position. It's very easy to get card blocked. Card block green on this position, assuming they're sitting on capital. And they're investing in exterior troops. Good. So green's going to waste a lot of troops taking Africa. All right, I have to hit a purple 3, which I don't like. I don't have to. I guess I could use one of my 4s. I don't want to buff those either, though. I think we will hit a purple 3 in Scandinavia. Will be our next card. Seeing as how this line is already closed. Yeah, red having an additional capital will put red in some amount of advantage early. And he rolls a 5v2 is not punished. That would put him in even further advantage. Let's see if anyone tries to address that. Early game advantage for progressive capitals. Not super important on Classic. And then we very quickly start to see the value of the bonuses outpace any sort of extra troop you're going to get, or the value of the cards rather outpace any sort of extra troop bonus you're going to get from holding continents. Finally, for turn 3, blue would like to connect it to themselves. That makes sense, and that might give me the opportunity to do the same. Or maybe I leave the line off my cap open and just spend the cards. That goes to capital, that goes to the 5. Goes to capital. No, he's locking off Europe. All right. I mean, I don't totally hate that. Having off-cap stacks like that tells me blue's not very good. Him trying to card block me right away is not going to work, but it could be very expensive for both of us. I don't know why he has so many more troops than me. I guess just luck of the spawn. Okay. Purple doesn't break. Purple would like to be a good neighbor to red for some reason, even though red has 2 capitals and now a bonus. I think green goes bad. Green goes bad neighbor to red. Yeah, definitely. That's super risky, dude. This guy's gonna lock you in a pocket. I'm gonna watch it happen, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna watch it happen, and I'm gonna laugh. All right, green is ridiculously greedy. Red having both capitals is quite nice. Do we see red try and retake essay? No, he gets his Carnasia. Rolls a 6v3, puts that on capital. We'll let green hold. Green's now generating 9, red's generating 7. Everyone else getting 5 a turn. I cap sack, take my card in Greenland, which again closes my line, but I don't really yet care. And in order for blue to do something, he's going to maybe pop a red 3. Try to surround me with troops. No, he takes South America. Blue's not very good. All right, we're learning, folks. I'm not really afraid of anyone in this game. Nobody's playing particularly well. Red played okay. Red played okay so far. Can't really fault their gameplay. Except rolling a 6v3. I don't think you roll a 6v3. I think you put one more troop, you roll a game. If you're going to fortify it into your capital anyways, you roll a 7v3 because it's a 100% roll. But these are very, very nitpicky things. But, you know, if you're trying to win games, right? You're trying to win a long series of games without any losses or minimal losses. These are the sorts of things you're going to want to pay attention to. Purple rolls a black 4 and goes to cap. Makes sense. Green probably fucks with blue. Would like to continue to try and push their advantage. Off the 8. Does he go for the break? I do love to see all the bad neighbor in progressive capitals. Okay, green is thinking. Hope they didn't bot already. Jackers, stick around. You didn't get your game didn't end. You got a little hit. He leaves on the first hit. Nah, he's gonna break. Huh? It's a Madagascar. Sits right where he was. Okay, now red's getting 7, blue's getting 7, and green's getting 7. Me, purple, getting 5. Still very even. See what I mean about fighting over bonuses never mattering? I think I'm just smart to cap stack, have the biggest cap I can have, and wait until I can clean up some kills. Red takes a easy card, puts on that cap. Yeah, red's going to be sitting with 217 cap. I like red's game. So far, I think red's my best opponent, and they're the one with 2 capitals. That is risky. We're getting an easy card. Close the line in Greenland again, and put on capital. We're sitting on capital with 27 troops after the 4th turn. The cards are going to come down slightly slowly because we don't have a 6th player. So we're going to see the 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 trade, and then 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and so on for progressive. Oh, so many off-cap troops for blue. So many off-cap troops for blue. If I steal their capital, maybe red does. Maybe red, that's the red idea to... Oh, or maybe green does. I would like to see it. The Quebec cap sucks, so I'm not super worried about purple. And he's just locked his cap, too. All of his troops are now locked. All right, green. I see a world where green can set and take the blue cap. He's going to take a card in Siam and close the line. Blue's cap is too weak right now for the stage of the game. He only has a quarter of his troops on capital. Oh, did you skip? Oh, kind of makes sense. So what green is doing is green is allowing the bonuses to not increase. So he'll get a larger trade. And that works okay because he has some advantage, right? He is holding a +2. Green situation generating +7 is, so you get 2 for the capital, you get 2 for Australia, and you get 1, 2, 3 for your natch. So total of 7. I don't think you skip here if you're green. What's red going to do? Red's going to hit in Alaska? I don't think red closes into Middle East. If he does, that's a bad move. Red skips as well. Oh, well, I don't care. I'm going to increase this. I do not give a shit. About being forced to trade a lower trade, so I will take it. I do not care. You guys can sit on 5 cards till the cows come home. It also doesn't benefit me, right? Because 3 of my opponents are holding bonuses and I'm not. So having the cards increase in value is good for me. All right, blue just takes a card, now has 16 other capital. The opportunity might be gone. Blue takes card 5, so I'm going to get the 6 trade instead of the 10. That cost me 4 troops. I don't really see what I mean. I don't really care. 4 troops in the grand scheme. All right, purple takes the first trade. They take the 4. They have all of North America except for red's capital. Red's capital is completely open in all directions. If I was red, I'd be a pretty happy camper. Okay, now they have a 10 stack threatening it. All right. Green takes a card in Siam. Card in Congo. Yeah, and red. What does red hit? I think Alaska is the move. You're red. Maybe not. Maybe Western United States. One of these 2 cards is the best option. And am I right? Looks like I'm right. Okay, I like red's game, man. You're the guy. You're the guy I'm watching out for. Why do you take a second card? What's the thinking? Unsure. Okay. Set. +2 on Iceland. Convenient. Very convenient. All right, I'm going to hit open up the purple cap, but it doesn't really. I'm opening up the purple cap to Europe, so maybe purple sets and smacks that low blue cap. Blue's playing very dangerously with only 16 troops on their capital. Yeah, 23 looks a lot better. That gets the 8. All right, who eats it? What direction does that 31 go? Into Africa. Man, Green's positioning sucks. They're going to lose that off cap stack and then they're going to be stuck in Australia. I can't wait for it to happen and inevitably will. This is why we keep no off cap troops. And we just ensure that we can continue to get cards. My cap is not impossible to card block, but it's one of the hardest on the board. How do you choose your capital? So the green capital is really easy to card block because it connects to 3 territories, but it will only ever be open to 1. As soon as they close their line, they're closed. The blue capital connects to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories, and I would say it's probably the best capital in the game, but blue's been keeping it weak. The red capital connects to 1, 2, 3, 4 territories, and 1, 2, 3, 4 territories. 2 capitals, obviously better than 1 in this circumstance. The purple capital sucks because it's so easily locked and it only connects to 3. And my capital, I think, connects to 5 instead of 6. 1, 2, 3. Only 4. 4 is not great. That's why I'm going to try and take cards off the 1 open line, so I don't, rather the 1 closed line, so I don't have to worry about taking additional capital cards until I absolutely have. All right, so red got the 12 there. Yeah, red got the 12 trade. We're not seeing a lot of violence this game. They open the purple capital. Maybe purple wants to go down and break some blue. We do see that. Yeah, good play by really good play by red. We have the largest cap in the game at 48 troops. But red has 2. 35 and a 31. They're obviously outpacing me at the moment. And no set on 4. Blue's going to sit in Mexico? Or are they going to try trade in Mexico? Okay, put a little bit more troops on their capital. They probably realize their cap is weak. So we're playing a relaxing game of Risk, folks. Okay, probably going to take a card, hopefully open my cap more. Yeah. Spends the stack. Does green hit the 4 in South Africa? Green having 50% of their troops off cap again, not a thing you want to be doing. Just asking to get into trouble at some point. Red sees that I'm going to open their capital off my 3, and they're like, cool, Pete, sounds good. And I'm okay to sit on 5 cards, because the set is low. We're on the 15 trade, I think? Yeah, no one's going to blow through 52 capital troops to get the 15 trade. Blue reconnects their stack to their capital. Green allowed themselves to be bullied out of a bonus. At some point, we're going to see a set, and we're going to see green retaliate on blue for that. It's going to cost blue way more than the +2 a turn that they've been earning. Purple takes the 15 trade on 4. They go for the red cap. They do. No. They move fast, but they don't make a stupid roll. Okay. Green takes Africa. Green will not be holding Africa. Okay, they're not trying to. They're gonna let people break them and see what happens. Ooh, I don't know if I agree with this. Red closing off their cap in the Middle East is probably a problem. I think you would want that cap to be mobile. And they break again. I don't know that I like that move either. All right, we take the 20 trade. 76 troops on our capital. And I'm closed off to North America in both directions. So I'm going to want to unify this stack here. And then I'll think about where I'm taking my cards. Inevitably, we'll see people get into wars with each other. It's just a matter of time. I do like the inevitability of capitals. Classic. Have to really just wait and play properly. Get fed a lot of win. Okay, is blue botting? Where are we at for blue? Like they're going through their whole turn cycle. And do we see a disconnection? They're forced to trade. What are we on? The 25 trade? Yeah. Okay. Blue forces in the 25 now, but it's going to be spread evenly amongst their territories. That sucks for me, because I wanted these two to be ones to hit. Fuck. Now they're 6s and 5s? God damn it, that's real expensive. That's way too expensive to just casually hit, but I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. I don't want them to be even larger. I'm going to hit the top 6 off the 3. Fuck, I hate that. Oh, man, this was a perfectly terrible time for the neutral bot to bot out. Yeah, purple taking cards in North. Or, rather, purple taking cards off Europe and Africa. Oh, I said North. I was looking at purple. My eyes were here. My mouth was there. You'll often wonder why I misspeak. You can imagine that talking constantly would increase the likelihood. Okay, so green might be thinking, wow, blue bought it. Now's my time to take that bonus back. Does green care? Okay, they hold Africa. Nobody gonna break that. And red doesn't really have an easy card except for here off that capital. I don't know they would want to close it. I think they probably hit Western United States again. All right, putting in the 35 trade. Who's getting schmacked? That goes evenly on both capitals. Uh-huh. I'm very weak now. Because of the way the cards worked. Okay, that's gonna remove my exterior. Don't tremendously care. Kill black yet? Black had no value. big loss. Now I'm open to North America again. They stay with a 9 stack. Okay, I can just take a cheap card here. The problem is that the neutral bot's still going to add on the 6 and the 5. But I mean, in a pinch, those are fine cards. Off my capital, I'm not going to hit them, but they're going to remain now, and they're going to get stacked on. We trade on 4. The 40 trade, I have 80. Nah, I don't need to worry about getting 80 smacked. I need 160 sack to take an 80 cap, so I don't think I worry about trading early. Not going to involve myself in the board. Gonna chill. Not piss anyone off. It looks like we're 10 minutes on the clock to lose the blue player. And then we'll be in a 4-player game. Purple closes off their cap. I can trade with purple and Greenland for a long time. Stacks and against the tide. What you're thinking. You don't have North America, so you're not protecting anything. Green is being allowed to hold a lot with more than 50% off cap, and now they've closed their cap line. Okay. Green chooses to close their cap line here, which makes some amount of sense, but I think that's a very bad long-term play. Green playing consistently badly and predictably badly. We might see them quit randomly because they're probably... All right, red hits me in Irkutsk. Yep. And that's my final exterior. We're now in a single position. I'm going to trade Greenland for a while. I don't set here. No, you know what? I'm going to set just because purple might be a noob. And I don't want to worry about purple thinking that I'm going to roll on my cap. So I'm going to trade. I'm going to open their cap line. See how they're sitting on 5 cards. So they would have had like 90. And they would have had just enough to match my capital. But you don't win a cap on 90. That just kills us both. If purple hits me, green would be able to kill me there. So that's why I said. It wasn't at super risk of death from one player. But a 1-2 punch would take me out of the game there. So it's just safer to put more troops on capital. Now it takes about 200 to take my... So it would take basically all of green and red to make me die. Purple trades. Yep, 109. Who knows what world 109 maybe rolls in 84. He doesn't take it here. That's for sure. His 100 stack also busts up one of red's capitals. For right now, at least. But he didn't take that line either. I want to see green make his first cap roll. This looks like something that's viable. Do we see green go there? No, green shows remarkable restraint and just takes a single card. Okay. Okay. Red sits on 5 cards. Interesting. Red doesn't set here. Red is not really trying to progress the game either. So me and red are probably the higher ranked players in this lobby. By the looks of things. My turn is pretty prescribed. I'm going to keep trading with purple in Greenland for a long time. Part of me wants to open up their cap. We're at the 55 trade. Yeah, still waiting on blue to go MIA. Okay, purple trades with red, not me. This allows me to take a card that does open capital, so I will do that. I would love it if purple got the bright idea to hit red. Seeing reasonably good quality play so far. This game will be a bit of a long. Also, interestingly, green is going to run out of cards. Because nobody's trading with them. Maybe red starts to? Okay, blue has now gone offline. Blue locks in their 5th place placement. We are in a true 4-player game. Red sets. It's on both capitals equally again. I see a world where at some point red loses this capital to purple. And we'll see how that retaliation plays out. Okay, maybe not. He's 100 troops out there. Don't miss a card. Red misses a card. Okay. Okay. Do you have a set on 3? I don't think I'd take it. See red disconnect here. That will be very interesting. Being a 3-player game with green and purple, I bet you, is good for me. But my card options will be limited because those are going to be bullshit everywhere. There's a 9 and an 8 here, which at least I can hit off my capital. But a bunch of bullshit stacks in north would be annoying to have to pump through. All right. Purple takes a trade on for 171. Do we see them slam the 102 cap? They're thinking about it. And whapa! Yeah. Okay, checks the odds, doesn't like the odds. He checked. He checked the odds. He checked. Good to know. I'm going to open your cap again, and we'll find out if you do that on a 100% roll. I guess. Yeah, Gray's going to hit some red. Capital. Yeah, nobody's trading with green. But they have a bunch of boards. So green's at 209 troops. They are in the lead in terms of troops. But as I said, right, they have almost 50% of their troops off capital, which is super risky. Red has almost 100% of their troops on capital. They appear to be botting. So now we got 10 minutes on the clock for red. No, they're back. Okay, back in action, baby. So then the question is, were they disconnected when we saw purple check that happen? Because I know purple's been. Okay. I'm going to open purple's cap line again. No reason. I'm going to set as well. Being slightly weaker than everyone, I really just don't want to worry about anyone getting some dumb idea to hit my capital. So I'm going to sit there with almost 200 troops. Open purple's cap line. We're going to wait for purple to have another set, and hopefully they take strike. Okay, they're going to roll 13 of red. Going to piss off red. I would love to see a purple-red war. That'd be great. Green. All right, red's now trading with green. I'm trading with purple. Green is in the lead at 218, followed by me at 203. Red's at 187. Or sorry, purple's at 187, red's at 186. They have the exact same amount of troops. And blue has bought it, so blue will not be getting into troops. And they're sitting on 2 cards, so at some point those 2 cards matter. But not yet. Yeah, red takes it and pulls all the way back to cap. Oh. Would like to put the stack on the 102. Oh man, I worry that the next time purple has cards, they smack that Alberta cap. Okay. I still have an unbroken line to my capital, and I'm taking my cards in North America because nobody's trading with me. That's fine. I don't need anyone to trade with me. I can cap stack. I have the largest capital. And purple. Set smack the 102. Yeah, set smack the 102. Let's go. All right, purple's going to annihilate some of their own and red's troops. We saw that coming a mile away. Whapa! Lose big. Okay, loses decently big. That's going to piss red off. Red's on 4 cards. Let's see if we see any retaliation. Or do I kill red on 5? No trade. The set is 75. I'd go a bit negative to kill red. I wonder. I mean, they'd probably trade on their turn, right? All right, do we see a trade? Do we see a retaliation? I think 5 cards is good enough to kill them for. And if he sits on 5 cards. Oh, 87. I'll double trade, right? That's the thing. It's 5 cards. So I'll set. This is worth it. This is worth it. All right, fine. I'll kill red. Fair enough. Okay, really good roll. All right, red. And that's why I was setting early, guys. You die. All right, let me get the limb on red. And we double trade. Would you look at all those dudes? Okay, so now I have 2 capitals. And we are in a 3-player game. What do we do about that? If green hits the blue 45, I got okay lines on the blue kill. Gotta worry about getting the 10, though. Yeah. Purple shows that what they wanted all along was North America. Yeah, I kind of gathered that by the way they were stacking their troops. Okay, Okay, green sets. Green's going to take the 45 cap there. Hopefully get bad dice. Get even dice. We see some absolutely unreal cap rolls, folks. All right. 7 to beat a 10 is not actually possible. So I'm going to have to kill blue on a trade. Or allow someone else to get those 2 cards. I don't love it. Keep both our caps strong. And we've no set on 4 either. Who gets the blue kill? I'm so curious. Blue kill's absolutely worth it right now. Not super, super worth it, but maybe I wait a bit. Okay, purple's going to play predictably stupidly, right? They're going to fuck with green at some point. I don't care that these guys are both holding bonuses worth +5. I have all of my troops on capital. I make sure that I can always get cards. Definitely not worried about my future. But what would be nice, I'll tell you, what would be nice would have been to have had a set on 4. Should I do a majority-minority cap, or should I keep them both equal? So we're at 293 holding 5 cards. Purple sets. They start to fuck with the board. They take the blue kill here. That's probably worth killing 70 for 2 cards. A set is 100. So they go about 30 troops negative on this play. Isn't that bad. And then they're going to hold more of the board. And eventually a butt green. And we're going to hopefully see green finally interact with purple. And this is what I was waiting for. We're now in a true 3-player scenario. Once I said I will be in a slight lead in terms of troops. But we're all off in terms of card sequence. Okay, so does green begin to think that it might be a wise idea to address purple? No, green continues to trade with me. Interesting. He doesn't appear to be worried about purple. At some point, they're going to interact. Purple's going to run out of cards. They're going to have to either open me or hit green. When they hit green, green will respond. They're going to stack here, I figure, for a while and not open North Africa because North Africa allows green to reciprocate. Green's already open in a realistic way. Okay, they buff their 2 capitals there. Green having a middle board cap is bad for me, but I have 2 open caps as well. And I'm in an even 3-player scenario. I'm the only player trying not to piss the other 2 off, right? These guys are both trying to hold board and keeping off cap stacks and such, so. Good for green for not anymore. Green is 100% of their troops on capital now, notably. See how long that actually lasts. My caps are bigger than purple, so it's more likely that green tries to steal a purple cap at some point. Okay, no set on 3. And you need like 400 troops to take 200 caps, so I'm pretty confident that nobody is smacking my capitals. Okay, green's not involving himself. I'm trying to trade with green and not trade with purple because I want purple to expand to the point where somebody hits them. No set on 4 again. All right, I'll have to trade as soon as possible. Me and green are equal in troops. Slight lead on purple. Purple not guarding at all. Everyone playing with on capital stacks. Okay, green finally goes for a break on the Americas. We knew this was going to happen. It was only a matter of time before it happened. In doing so, it opens a purple capital. I do nothing. Allow these guys to hit each other. In fact, I'll even very carefully reopen the green capital in Siam, giving them a chance to interact with the rest of the board, hopefully overcommit on purple. I wish I didn't have to wait until 5 cards for a set, and I certainly wish that my final card wasn't a joker and I'm going to have to immediately trade. Okay, purple's going to hit a bunch back. This is all messaging. This all doesn't accomplish anything, but it gets them heating up in a war with each other rather than focusing their attention where it should be, which is making sure that I don't also steal the game. Green sets, takes the 110 trade, and continues breaking purple. Please hit each other. I love this. I love when the 3-player stability goes bad. Green immediately goes back to having a massive amount of off-cap troops. I was proud of you for a second there. Which do you want to do? There. I think I hit green here. Now they have an open line from their capital in Australia all the way to the Americas. But they showed some clemency in not breaking Mexico. So they also have a locked 64, which is interesting. Purple hits me in Iceland? No. They're using the Greenland stack to guard Iceland, to guard Greenland. Okay. I don't know. I don't think this board is going to stay stable forever. I think I just have to keep stacking. I'll always be bigger than these guys. Yeah, there you go. Pissing off purple. Beautiful. I love it. I love it when players play consistently badly. One of the key skills I think in Risk is psychology, right? Predicting what players are. Try and read their mind. The better you can do that, the better you can put yourself in a position to win. So purple's going to annihilate about 60 of green's troops here. No. Is that card block green? What are you doing? They're just really trying to guard North America. He doesn't know how. Okay. Fair enough. Me and purple are exactly the same size, and they've hold bonuses all game. If ever there was a argument to be made for why bonuses in Classic don't matter, me and green, exact same size with the exact same number of cards. It's had bonuses all game. All right, does green trade on 4? No, he closes his line off the Siam cap. Cool. Cool. Caps his troops. Sure. I'm making sure that both my caps are open in both directions. So I want this one to go this way. I want this one to go that way. For as long as possible, at least. Okay. No surprise. Green or purple hits green. Green has an open cap to retaliate if he so chooses. Both of his caps are open. And we see a set. Okay. Do we see purple lose a cap here? Oh, we see Pete lose a cap here. Wow. We see Pete lose a cap here. That is a bummer for Pete. Okay. That is a bummer for Pete. So, we're all equal now? No, that gave an edge to purple. Okay, purple's now in the lead at 500. I'm at 400. Green's at 350. I do have a set on 3. I'm going to trade that. Unless I'm at risk of getting card blocked. Purple's not stealing either of those caps. Green sets again. Huh. Yeah, what are you going to try and do? Are you just going to hit everything? Green's pretty much suiciding here. Will I have enough troops? At least I have a set. Hit it, 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 hit it. You know you want to. Yeah, good job. Okay. Okay, some objectively terrible play. Why set? Death. No, nobody has a big enough stack to take that cap. Okay. We don't set because we're no longer forced to. And I expect that we see purple retaliate on green. So with a 400 cap and 4 cards, we know we have a trade. Purple sets. Doesn't set. See a lot of green smacking. Closes the line. Oh, I was really hoping we'd see purple take one of those green caps. Yeah, I don't think this war ever stops. At some point, they'll grow to hate each other. Okay, purple is 140. How much of that opens the board? So that's now 145. Both of their caps are locked. Purple is extremely easy to card block here. But I'd much rather him continue to piss off green so that he eats a Sue. Yep. Green takes Asia and breaks. I love this. I love this. It's just the dumbest shit you've ever seen, right? It's like, I'm going to take the whole board. Fuck you. Ha ha ha. Fuck you. Yes. And, okay. Cool. Well, nobody's fucking with me. I'm not holding anything, and I don't care. Definitely don't care. Bet your purple does. Bet your purple does something about that. So we're in the lead. No, purple's in the lead at 587, followed by me at 557. Purple sets here. All right. Do we see some action off one of those 250 caps? They could take the 112 in Afghanistan. Purple's not using his capital troops. I need this 3-player to become a heads up, and then I can win. I'm not going to try card blocking purple or green until it becomes a heads up. Okay, purple's going to break age off the 87. They're going to lock out in North America. Yes. And they're going to break Africa. They're not going to open the 112 line. They don't break Africa because they don't want to open the 136 line either. They're sitting in Siberia. Yes. Okay. Purple says we're going to try and lock green out of cards. What does green do about that? We can get a card off me, then hopefully trade again and punch one of those off-cap stacks. Oh, never mind. They have a set. All right. So they're going to punch those off-cap stacks now. This is very net positive. This is why I never retook the cap after green stole it. Having your two remaining opponents hit each other's troops is a way better form of troop generation than trying to hold board. Yeah, hit the 50 well. Perfect. Perfect. Capital, yep. The Peatman. Of course we break Asia. Fuck this guy. Steal my capital. I took an additional card. It wasn't technically correct because even a +7 right now doesn't terribly matter. But fuck him. Bricky time. Bricky time. Yeah. Yeah. Hit everything. Just keep hitting each other. Make each other die. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm at 561. Purple's at 597. And green is at 57. I think I need to trade this set. 60 trade. Nope, that's not good. Green's obliterating their troops. Okay, green suicides, but still has. Oh, and they've quit. Okay. So card blocking purple. Purple's on 2 cards. Card blocking purple looks like this. Mm-hmm. Let them get one more card. And then I expect them to not have a set on 3. They have a set on 3, I cry. What's the set? 165. Maybe they run down and hit the 105 now. Now they close the line. Perfect. Do you have a set on 3? This is the question. The set is 165. I can commit troops to having a block here that's larger than that set. Which is how I think I play it. No, because no matter what, they punch through the block. So having troops on capital is smarter. They punch through the block, so I don't want them to be able to get a ton on cap. Let's see. Do you have a set? Moment of truth, folks. Set. Leave purple's card blocked. Now what? Okay, and roll 14v50. Do we have card? Not yet. Fortify a lot out. does. Would like to get a card. How much do you fortify out? Do you know how to do this? Looks like it's going to be enough. If you remain card blocked, and we trade. Good. We got you. Good game. So zeroing out the stack reduces it. Killing off cap troops is what's up. This one worked out well because green chose a equal suicide. He hit both of us, allowing me to immediately go into the 1v1 with initiative. The news tightens. Nice big 100 stacks in case he decides to fortify off. Continue tightening the noose. Till I have 800 plus troops, which is enough to take his capital. The only way Purple gets out of this is by completely fortifying his stack off and trying to punch through. And he has gotten second, right? Green surrendered. We see the whole stack move. Do we see enough of the stack move? Do I have cards? I do. Yeah, it's futile for you, sir. I have cards. Might be enough for a cap run. Let's see. Not quite enough. I mean, I could have set it up differently to cap run, I guess. I'll do it next turn. Yeah. He surrenders. Good game. Excellent. Now let's see what we got. Anyone good? Red would be the best player in this game, maybe an expert. Intermediate. Yeah, red was the best player in this game and an intermediate. Blue was also an intermediate. Then we got 2 beginners and 1 novice. GG Grave Crawler and GG Jickers. You gave up, dude. That is that. What do we get? 35693 puts you at 62nd place. Thank you for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.